Have you not really been keeping up with Love and Hip Hop New York? Well, don't worry, because I'm here to tell you everything that went down on last night's episode. Now, Mariah actually calls Rich up, and they have a little sit down. Mariah comes in, gets real comfortable, and Rich is like, well, why am I here? He's really just trying to figure it out. But surprisingly, Mariah apologizes for everything she's done, the whole situation with her and Cisco, and she really opens up to Rich and was like, I really just couldn't tell you how I feel about you. And Rich is like, well, you're doing it right now. Like, if you ever have a problem with me, you can literally come to me. And, Mariah's just saying how she was in love with him. And Rich is like, I could never really go down that road with Mariah just because of how everything turned out. But I will always be there for her. Now, as they're sitting down, of course, Mariah got to bring up the whole Bree situation. Because Bree is Rich's artist. So, Mariah's like, you need to just check your artist, because she's coming at me for no reason about something that does not involve her and is messing up money on everyone's end. Now, Rich says he doesn't really try to get into this type of drama, but we all know it's Rich dollars. So he says he's going to talk to Bree, so we'll see what happens later on in the episode. Now, DJ Self, Safari, and Jacquay meet up, the boys, and they're all talking. Safari's like, bro, I'm so sorry for putting you in that predicament of when Sophia came up to you with your girl. And, he's like, yeah, she was pretty upset, but God, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Meanwhile, Jonathan meets up with his sister. And, they're just talking about everything that really happened in their life and how family-oriented Jonathan is. And, Jonathan really opens up and he talks about, this conversion therapy that he received as a child when he was 10. His mother sent him to the DR at the age of 10 because he was gay and people were bullying him, and his mom said she didn't want people to bully him anymore, so she sent him off. And he just described some of the things that happened, and it was very, honestly, heartbreaking. But he says he really wants to talk to his mom about it because he resents her. But Jonathan really wants to be careful how he approaches her, because he doesn't want her to feel like she's the worst person in the world. But he just wants her to know, like, hey, this is really affecting me, and this is why. Now, Lil Mel's been staying with her cousin because, her and Carl are going through it or whatnot. And, she finally picks up Carl. And she's like, why would you do this to me? Like, why would you block me? Like, who does that? And he's like, I forgot I even blocked you. And she says, that's disrespectful, because if it was me to do it, you would leave. And Lil Mo says, I'm basically tired of this. Like, what are we going to do? If there's no trust, what do we have? So they really need to sit down and talk out their problems. But they seem like they're getting to some sort of resolution. Remy Ma meets up with Mariah Lynn and Bianca. And, she's trying to figure out what's going on in their music. And, then she's like, okay, well, I heard y'all been doing this and that in the street, so what is going on? Why is this, all this unnecessary drama? She basically tells them, why are y'all fighting when I should be in the studio? Hello. That's the message to all cast members of Love and Hip Hop. And then, so, she's like, I think that y'all should just have to sit down, and her and Yandy are going to mediate the session. And so we see later on in the episode how that little mediation goes. Okay, so Bree is recording a video, and Rich comes and basically talking to her because Rich says he got to talk to Bree about the whole Mariah Lynn situation. And, Bree's like, I'm not the problem. Like, I was just sticking up for my friend. And Rich is like, look, if you want to go far in your career, we just can't do that because you're not going to mess up my money supply. And then he tells her, y'all need to really meet up with these girls and just squash this beat. Meanwhile, Mariah Lynn's in the studio with, Jacquay. And his girl, Cayenne, comes in. And, Cayenne starts rapping about, like, how she doesn't like Sophia the Body and what happened there. And she gets really intimate and says, like, everything that's been going on in her life and how she's just tired of the situation. And, it was cute to see Jacquay really come for her and be there. And they seem like they got some real chemistry going on. So Rich actually speaks at a diabetes awareness ribbon cutting ceremony of some sort. And it was really empowering to see him share his story about how important it is to take care of your health. And, people were there to support him, like Yandy and all them. So they end up talking afterwards. And Yandy tells him everything that's been going on in her life and everything that's going on in his. And they basically agree, like, okay, we're going to come together and get these girls together for real. And so they schedule a date in which Bree, Mariah and everyone's going to come down. And they said it's going to be taken real seriously. Now back to Jonathan. He finally meets up with his mother. And he then talks to her about the therapy. And Jonathan goes in great detail. And it's honestly so sad that, doctors can do this to these kids at 10 years old. It's called conversion therapy. And when he went there, they were injecting hormones into him to stop making him think that he was gay. And when they would inject the hormones, it said it would really hurt his knees. And then he said there was been times he had interrogation, you know, they would be questioning you nonstop, and you had a lie detector test, and if you answered the question not the way you were supposed to answer it based on your sexuality, it shocked you. So it was just those type of methods, and he was just begging his mom, like, I want to go home. But she just didn't want him to get bullied until, you know how the old saying goes, try to pray the gay out, and it just doesn't work like that. Now, she did say, you know, she apologizes for everything she's done, and Jonathan says, you know, I'm just not trying to resent you anymore. So it was a really sweet moment to see them open up about everything that's been going on in their family. Now, the moment we all been waiting for, Remy and Yanzi finally get all the girls together, and when they come in, they're like, take your shoes off, and they're like, okay. So then Mariah and Bianca come in first. So they tell them to take their shoes off, and they say, go step on the side until they come back, until Dreamzall and Brie come in. So Dreamzall and Brie come in, they take off their shoes too. It's already bad vibes. Everyone's just got an attitude. Nobody wants to be there. And, you know, they start talking, and Brie calls Bianca. She said, you know what, I don't like you because you're a thot. And Bianca's like, Of course, Bianca go run up, and they start fighting, and security gotta come, and then the episode ends because it seems like it's gonna pick back up next episode. So be sure to tune in because you don't want to miss any of that drama. And also go on thepettypunch.com for your latest entertainment and gossip news.